Alright guys, the Straw Hat Pirates have finally set sail from Wano country, their sights set on the next island. And the burning question that's been firing up the One Piece theorists during the Wano Arc: just who the heck is going to be the 10th member of the crew? Well, there were heaps of theories floating around that Yamato was the one, but no dice. The crew remains at 9. So today we're going to delve into the mystery of who the 10th crew member might be. We'll take you through the history of theories and speculations, and present you with one conclusion we've drawn. Heads up though, we'll be discussing spoilers up to chapter 1060. So you've been warned. Let's dive right in. Currently, aside from Luffy, there are 9 members in the Straw Hat Pirates. The big talk right now: he's gonna be lucky number 10. There have been speculations aplenty about various characters joining the Straw Hat Pirates. So who will be the 10th member of the crew? The conclusion we've reached may surprise you. There won't be a 10th member. Wait, what about Yamato? What about Carrot? I hear you cry. Well, stick with us till the end, guys. We've got solid reasons that'll convince you. In order to understand our conclusion, we need to explore why it's been assumed there would be a 10th member. And of course, what theories have been circulated so far. Let's start from the beginning. Why has it been assumed there'll be 10 members in the crew? The biggest reason traces back to Luffy's words in the first episode: I want at least 10 members in my crew. When Luffy, at the ripe age of 17, set sail from Fuchsia Village to begin his life as a pirate, he expressed his desire to have 10 crew members. Based on Luffy's statement, it's been speculated that the Straw Hat Pirates will eventually consist of 10 members. Another reason that fans theorize there'll be 10 members in the crew is the existence of the 10 Titanic captains in the Blackbeard Pirates. Blackbeard, the upstart pirate, supported by his 10 Titanic captains. Blackbeard, who's now one of the 4 emperors, leads the Blackbeard Pirates, which, as we learned in chapter 737, boasts 10 Titanic captains. This was also implied in the Jump special booklet Trode to Laugh Tale, which contains a summary of the Blackbeard Pirates. Although the identity of the captain of the 10th ship is not revealed, its existence is clearly suggested. We'll be looking into the identity of the 10th ship's captain a bit later. Blackbeard, a man deeply entwined with Luffy's fate and a top candidate for the final boss. When Blackbeard first appeared, he loved the cherry pie that Luffy hated, and hated the drink that Luffy loved. These and other points suggest that Blackbeard and Luffy have a contrasting relationship. So if Blackbeard has 10 crew members, doesn't it make sense that Luffy would also end up with 10 crew members? That's what fans have been speculating. Based on various hints, it is suggested that the Straw Hat Pirates will consist of 10 members. Currently, there are 9 members, up to Jinbei, in the Straw Hat Pirates. So who could possibly be the 10th member to join the Straw Hat Pirates? In contemplating this, one theory that has been considered highly likely involves the numerical rules of the Devil Fruits. Many of you may have heard of this, but to explain simply, among the Straw Hat Pirates, there are 4 individuals with Devil Fruit abilities: Luffy, Chopper, Robin, and Brook. When you convert these 4 Devil Fruits into numbers, the Gum Gum Fruit becomes 5 and 6, the Human Fruit becomes 1 and 10. Furthermore, the Hana Fruit becomes 8 and 7, and the Revive Fruit becomes 4 and 3. The unused numbers from 1 to 10 are 2 and 9. This led to the belief that the person who has the ability of a Devil Fruit, which can be translated into the numbers 2 and 9, would be the 10th member. By the way, when you add up all these numbers, 56, 110, 87, 43, and 29, you get 325. This number is the same as the Sunny number. So I was told the order should be 2 then 9, not 9 then 2. The reason this theory was considered highly plausible is because of Oda Sensei's response to a question about this numerical rule in the SBS of volume 59. What? No way, I'm surprised. What do you mean I'm surprised? No comment. Yes, next. Oda Sensei. From the way that even Luffy was surprised and tried to dodge the question with a bad lie, the numerical rule was considered highly credible. So the question is, who exactly is the person who ate the Devil Fruit of numbers 2 and 9? Now, I would like to introduce 3 people who have been considered based on this numerical rule. They are Bartholomew Kuma, Keneman, and Otama. Let's take a look at each one in order. First, let's discuss Bartholomew Kuma. Kuma is considered the most likely candidate. This is because, at the time when the numerical rule was created, the only Devil Fruit that corresponded to the numbers 2 and 9 was Kuma's pawpaw fruit. So are you saying that Bartholomew Kuma, who ate the pawpaw fruit, will join? Reader, furthermore, Kuma was specifically mentioned in the question in the earlier SBS. Furthermore, it was later revealed that Kuma had been an executive of the Revolutionary Army. Around the time when the New World Arc began, it was also uncovered that Kuma had protected the Thousand Sunny, located at Sabaody Archipelago, for the 2 years. This revelation boosted the credibility of the theory that Kuma would join the crew. However, because he had been completely transformed into a pacifista due to government experiments and lost his personality, it began to be doubted whether he would join the crew. In the midst of this, Kinemon made his appearance in episode 672. Kinemon is a user of the Garb fruit, which allows him to transform the stones and leaves he places on his head into clothes. With Kuma's likelihood declining and no other devil fruits corresponding to the numbers 2 and 9, it was revealed that Kinemon's ability was due to the Garb fruit. This revelation caused Kinemon's likelihood of being the 10th member to skyrocket. Having traveled with the Straw Hat Pirates from Punk Hazard to Wano Country, Kinemon emerged as the most likely candidate to replace Kuma. However, on the other hand, the Straw Hat Pirates already have 2 swordsmen, Zoro and Brook, so Kinemon would overlap as a swordsman character. Furthermore, in episode 1001, it was revealed that Zoro had mastered Kinemon's Foxfire style, which honestly makes the possibility quite doubtful. Although Kinemon satisfies the numerical rule of 2 and 9, it was not possible to definitively say that he would join the crew. Behind the contemplation about Kinemon, there was a person who had been secretly rumored. That person is Otama. Otama possesses a devil fruit ability that allows her to control animals by pinching her own cheeks and taking out kibi dango for them to eat. From this power of having attendants, the rumored name of her devil fruit was the Tsukutsuku fruit, a name associated with the numbers 2 and 9. From this, rumors started to circulate that the 10th member might be Otama. Furthermore, Otama had once promised Ace, who had visited Wano Country, that if she became a beautiful Kunoichi, he would take her to sea. For that reason, people believed that Luffy might fulfill the promise to Otama instead of Ace. In the case that Otama became a member of the Straw Hat crew, the numbers 2 and 9, as well as connections with Ace and the storyline with Luffy, seemed to validate the claim, even surpassing Kinemon. However, this was unfortunately and sadly shattered. That was the official character guide Bibble card. It was revealed that Otama's devil fruit was not the Tsukutsuku fruit, but the Millet fruit. Due to this official information, Otama, who fell outside the rules of numbers 2 and 9, was removed from the candidate list of the Straw Hat crew. So far, we have been looking back at the 10th member of the Straw Hat crew, focusing on the numerical rules of the devil fruit. However, one day, this numerical rule that seemed unquestionable suddenly collapsed. That was in chapter 1044, where the other name for the Gum fruit was the human fruit, mythical Zoan model Nika. Incredibly, Luffy's devil fruit was not the Gum fruit, but the human fruit model Nika. This shocking fact completely destroyed the numerical rules of the devil fruit. Kuma and Kinemon, who ate the devil fruits with numbers 2 and 9, saw their possibility of becoming crew members drop sharply. At the same time, every character that had been excluded because they did not have the numbers 2 and 9 now had a chance to become the 10th member. Leading the way was Otama, the user of the Millet fruit, whose claim had been denied earlier. Other characters considered were 3 in total: Carrot, Momonosuke, and Yamato. Now let's look at each one. First, let's explain Carrot and Momonosuke all at once. Carrot has been adventuring with the Straw Hat crew since the whole Cake Island arc, and Momonosuke since the Punk Hazard arc. Their active involvement made it possible for them to become crew members. Furthermore, one of the rules of the Straw Hat crew is that they must have lost someone important. This is a very famous theory, so I will explain it briefly. Luffy lost Ace, Nami lost Bellemere, Robin lost Saul, and all Straw Hat crew members have a past where they lost someone dear. Carrot, on the other hand, lost Pedro while escaping from Whole Cake Island to let the Straw Hat crew escape. Momonosuke lost both parents, Odin and Toki, thus fulfilling the rule of losing someone important. These factors raise Carrot and Momonosuke as candidates for the 10th member. Finally, the third candidate, Yamato. The most anticipated 10th member of the Straw Hat crew was Yamato. who had been following the information that you are Ace's brother. So you will take me on your ship. From Yamato's statement in Chapter 985, it was clear that Yamato was eager to join Luffy's ship from the start, with connections to Ace and assertions in Chapter 1051 that Yamato would join the ship no matter what. I was even told that Yamato would be the 10th person to be confirmed, with the members of the Straw Crew agreeing with him. Yamato is receiving attention as the most likely person to become a crew member, surpassing Carrot and Momonosuke. However, in Chapter 1057, the Wano Country arc finally concluded. Shockingly, Kinemon, Momonosuke, Yamato, and Otama stayed in Wano Country, and Carrot became the new ruler of the Mink tribe. Yes, there was no 10th member on the Straw Hat cruise ship leaving Wano Country, and the speculation went back to square one. The final chapter has been launched with the 10th person remaining unknown. Who exactly will join the Straw Hat Pirates as the 10th companion in the future? As I mentioned at the beginning, it is speculated that there may not be anyone. No, you said there were 10 companions at first, didn't you? Even Yamato, who remained in the land of Wano, still has a chance, doesn't he? Even Carrot's chances are not zero. It seems like I might hear such objections, but don't worry. No, please listen carefully. There is evidence to overturn that, and it's fourfold. 1D Viver card number, 2 the identity of the 10th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, 3 the original concept of the Straw Hat Pirates, 4 the person who heard the end of Luffy's dream. Let's look at them one by one. First, the evidence regarding the Viver card number. The official character guide Viver cards contain various information, but what I want to focus on this time is the number. Each character is numbered in the order they appeared, but for the Straw Hat Pirates alone, they are in sequential order from 1. Specifically, 1 Luffy, 2 Zoro, 3 Nami, 4 Usopp, 5 Sanji, 6 Chopper, 7 Robin, 8 Frankie, 9 Brook, 10 Jinbei. And then there's 11 and 12, which are none other than the Going Merry and 1000 Sunny. So, since there is no gap between Jinbei at 10 and Merry at 11, it is thought that there will be no more companions. Moreover, 14 is Roger, but 13 is none other than Nefertari Vivi. And speaking of Vivi, she was thought to join during the Alabasta arc, but eventually stayed in the Alabasta Kingdom as a princess without boarding the ship. So she is not an official companion. But in episode 216, that famous scene, Vivi screaming, "If we can meet again, will you call me a companion once more?" The Straw Hat Pirates, not wanting their relationship as pirates to be known by the Navy, silently raised their left hands with the sign of a companion. Therefore, although Vivi did not board the ship and is not counted as a certain number in a way, she became like a companion. From the fact that Vivi is 13, right before Roger, it can be said that no one will board the Straw Hat Pirates ship as the 10th companion in the future. Next, the second piece of evidence regarding the identity of the 10th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. As explained at the beginning, the Blackbeard Pirates, who can be matched up with the Straw Hat Pirates, from the fact that the Blackbeard Pirates are said to have 10 giant ship captains, it was considered that a 10th companion was needed for the Straw Hat Pirates. In the midst of this, the unidentified 10th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, possibly Gecko Moria and Aokiji. These two are very likely, but in conclusion, it seems highly likely to be Aokiji. This is because Moria has already fought the Straw Hat Pirates in the past, and it is hard to think that he will become their enemy again. Furthermore, Moria once challenged Kaido to a battle, and although he is relying on others, he is surprisingly ambitious in his desire to become Pirate King. It's hard to think that such a Moria would serve under someone, and there is also a discord in obediently following Blackbeard, who killed his subordinate Absalom. From these things, it is thought that the possibility of Moria being the 10th ship captain as a member of Blackbeard is low. So, the captain of the Blackbeard Pirates' 10th ship is Aokiji, one choice. However, Aokiji left these words at Punk Hazard. "I am me. Smoker," he said. Aokiji, who answers "I am me" to Smoker's question that he doesn't communicate with the darkness. From this, there is a very high possibility that Aokiji is temporarily cooperating with Blackbeard for some purpose. Additionally, there are rumors of him being a sword member or a spy infiltrating the Blackbeard Pirates. Anyway, Aokiji is not entirely on Blackbeard's side. In that case, one development naturally comes to mind. That is, the scenario where Aokiji betrays Blackbeard. If Aokiji betrays Blackbeard, the Blackbeard pirates will have up to 9 ship captains, matching the current number of Straw Hat pirates. Since the current number completes the matchup with the Blackbeard pirates, it can be said that the 10th companion of the Straw Hat pirates is not needed. And the third reason, regarding the initial concept of the Straw Hat pirates. In fact, the initial concept of the Straw Hat pirates has been revealed. It's published in the One Piece official fan book, One Piece Magazine Vol. 10, where this initial concept is shown. Although there are several unrecognizable characters, there are the Captain Luffy, the fighter Zoro, the navigator Nami, the sniper Usopp, the cook Sanji, and the wild reindeer as the doctor. Furthermore, likely the later Robin, a plant-loving character, a poet and musician Skeleton, the fishman helmsman Jinbei, and the super cute shipwright Frankie. In this way, you see, the Straw Hat pirates depicted in this initial concept, excluding Luffy, is as many as 9. So there is a high possibility that it was determined that there would be 9 members from the initial conceptual stage. In that case, the line by Luffy that I explained at the beginning, I want at least 10 members. Luffy's line in the first episode might have meant 10 people, including himself. And finally, the fourth reason about those who heard the end of Luffy's dream. The current most passionately debated topic, the end of Luffy's dream. Its content remains a mystery, but in chapter 1060, Luffy finally told the Straw Hat pirates about the end of his dream. But here's another shocking fact. Did I never mention it to anyone? Monkey D. Luffy. Contrary to what was believed, it turns out that none of the Straw Hat pirates had been told about Luffy's dream's end. Also, Caribou, who is trapped in a barrel, says that he can't hear well. From this, we can see Oda Sensei's intention that there's no need to tell Caribou about the end of Luffy's dream. From this, you see the 9 comrades who heard the end of the dream from Luffy himself at this timing in the final chapter. The meaning that these 9 are the true comrades is implied. In other words, there's no 10th comrade, and that's how Oda Sensei's message can be perceived. To summarize, number 1, Viver card number. Number 2, the identity of the Blackbeard pirates' 10th ship captain. Number 3, the initial concept of the Straw Hat pirates. Number 4, those who heard the end of Luffy's dream. From these 4 pieces of evidence, it can be said that there is no 10th member of the Straw Hat pirates. That's how I've been considering it, but what do you think? Let's continue to enjoy One Piece. This channel posts summaries, explanations, and ranking videos related to One Piece. If you like One Piece, we would be happy if you could support us by subscribing to our channel and commenting. Thank you for watching till the end. See you in the next video.